Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to learn how to save in Tinkercad. So we're going to come down and I'm just going to click on my saved shortcut. All right, I'm going to create a new design for this. Now I'm going to show you up here at the top left, it says Super Hobby Coupe. I don't know what that means, but that's what it saves as so that it can pre-save your work just in case, because it auto-saves. So it just gives it a random name. But we're going to name this Design 1 for right now. Okay, now we're going to come over here and put some cubes into the design space. So I'm going to put 3 cubes. I'm going to change the colors of them. Let's see, let's make this one teal. And because it's me and everything should be purple, we're going to make this one purple. Okay, so now we have 3 cubes. All right. Now we're going to go back up to the top left and change this now that we've decided what we're going to design. And we're going to do purple cube because we just want to save the purple cube. We're going to leave the other 2 guys in the grid for now. So now that I've selected the purple cube, I'm going to go over here to export. I'm going to click on export and then I'm going to click it or save it as a STL file. You can save it as the other kinds of files if you want, but for my 3D printer slicer program, I'm going to need an STL. So go ahead and click that STL button. And down at the left on my Google Chrome browser, I can click it and it'll automatically open up in the default program, which right now is the Prusa Slicer. So as you see here, here's just the cube. It doesn't show up purple or anything, but it's just, that kind of is arbitrary because you're going to load your machine with whatever color you want to. But it just shows your cube exactly as it is on the from the design work plane. So now we are going to select 2 cubes. You can do that by dragging over both objects with your little red selector, for lack of a better term right now. And I'm going to save this as the purple and teal cube because when I export it, see how I get the little red box to drag over? It'll select both of them. Or you can hold the shift button and click and both objects will be selected. So, but I just tend to drag over. So now I'm going to export this as an STL. And you see the distance between them, which I don't have a measurement or whatever, but when I click this to open in my slicer, it'll be the exact same distance as they were on the work plane in Tinkercad. So you've got your purple cube and your teal cube. So now I'm going to show you a little something different. See how they're all flat, completely flat on the work plane. There's no gaps. I'm going to take this little red cube and toggle it up in the air. See how now it's floating in the air above the other 2, or slightly. I'm going to hit Control All because I want to select everything in the work plane. And I'm going to save this now as 3 cubes design. You want to change, if you want to select certain things, you want to make sure you change that up top every time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the STL button. And then I'm going to open it up in my slicer program, which again is Prusa. So here you see the purple and teal cubes, which I didn't raise. They're flat on the bed. But the red cube is sort of in the air. Well, unless we are going to want to waste all that support material, you don't really want this to happen. So whatever and however it's at on the work plane in Tinkercad is how it's going to save as an STL. So if you have one thing that's off the bed, well, guess what? It's going to be like that in your slicer program. So I'm just going to hit slice just so you can see what happens. So the two purple and teal cube have a skirt around them. The red cube does not because it's up in the air. So it's going to try to print like that. And it's just going to, you're going to have a mess where the red cube is. It's just going to spit out stuff and let it go. And it's going to keep doing that. And you'll just have like a mess on the bed because there's no supports and there's nothing underneath it. It's going to try to print in midair. If you wanted to add supports, it would print fine then, but then you've wasted all the material. That green stuff is support material, and you've wasted a lot of material just trying to do that. So you want to make sure, and it's easiest to make sure that everything is on the same plane. Well, that's how you save in Tinkercad. I am very thankful that you joined today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's a free and easy way to support me and help me in my growth, and I can bring you more 3D printed related stuff. So thanks for watching, and as always, happy printing.